In our recent trip to Dinagat Islands, we made Hagakhak rock formation our first stop. We went to the boat terminal in San Ruben early in the morning, and from there it's about a 45-minute boat ride to Hagakhak. The day promised to be perfect. The skies were cerulean blue, the wind felt like a soft kiss, and the waters moved like poetry in motion. The boat ride being smooth, I recommend you go the same time should you visit Hagakhak Rock Formation. As the outrigger came closer to Hagakhak, we felt a thrill build up from within. And when we started getting off the boat, the excitement was so palpable we could take a selfie with it. The panoramic view of Hagakhak is an image that leaps directly from the canvas of a master. It is so picture perfect that it can captivate even the most jaded tourist, leaving him literally breathless. It boggles the mind how these rocks were formed in intriguing shapes and sizes and then bleached. The design looks random, but when one takes a closer look, an intricate pattern is revealed as though coming from a blueprint that could only be prepared by a higher being. The floor was naturally punctured to make it look like a beehive, and some rocks have a shape, color, and grain that resembles a massive sans rival. God being God, He knew that there will come a time that tourists would flock to Hagakhak and outdo each other, all in the name of offering the best selfie at the altar of Instagram. And so God made sure Hagakhak is nothing but the best humongous natural studio for every man, woman, and child. It's easy to imagine God sending a text message to Poseidon, the god of the sea, to employ mermaids and mermen just to make sure Hagakhak would be built the way it is built. And God must have sent bolts of lightning to carve and chisel out the indentations and sand them to smooth perfection, thus making Hagakhak all the more amazing. The central cavern, which to me is the most beautiful stage I have ever seen, is so intricately carved by nature with an awesome finish. And if one lets his imagination fly, Hagakhak Rock Formation can inspire thoughts of the magical and the fabulous. One imagines the creatures of the sea gathering for their nocturnal shindigs under a plump moon, or staging an epic play acted out by citizens of the netherworld and whose libretto was written by a fairy and set to music by a capri, or watching angels do their annual concert with the creatures of the sea flipping their tails in a soundless clap. Are these footprints of giants or just a fossilized reminder for us to leave nothing but footprints? As the sea gurgles in what could be its exotic language, you wonder what secrets it wants to share. Hagakhak is an assemblage of huge sedimentary rocks with no sandy beach, but its mirror-like water is perfect for skinny dipping. Hagakhak is unpopulated, which makes it as pristine as it can possibly get. Let's hope it stays that way forever and a day. With all the marvelous things I've shared, I don't want you to take my word for it. Visit Hagakhak to see and experience for yourself its magic and mystic. As we were leaving, I had an epiphany. Nature still is the best carver, and Hagakhak Rock Formation is its way of showing that the thing with the barest simplicity is the ultimate beauty.